Hey everyone, welcome back to the Soccer Plug. As we're taking a look today at has time passed Jose Mourinho by? And I think it's fair to say that it appears that time has passed him by. We all know that Jose Mourinho is recognized as one of the best managers of all time. Some people, in their opinion, think he is the best manager of all time, or at least I would say he had the highest peak of management with his, Chelsea teams and Inter, winning that treble he did there, as well as with, his championship or his title with Porto in the Champions League. Probably the best achievement for any team to win that since its rebrand, at least. And I think it's time for Spurs to look in a different direction, which is difficult. I don't think it was ever the right hire. I know it's easy to say that now. At least it looks right now. But let's take a look. As we dive in, Spurs' recent run of games, they lost 2-1 to West Ham. They lost 3-0 to Man City. They beat West Brom 2-0. Nothing great about that. They lost to Chelsea 1-0. They lost to Brighton 1-0. They lost to they lost to Liverpool 3-1. They beat last place Sheffield United 3-1. They drew against relegation threatened Fulham 1-1. They beat Leeds 3-0. They drew at Wolves, who's having a down year. They lost to Leicester 2-0. And then back on December the 16th, they lost to Liverpool 2-1. Before that, they drew at Crystal Palace. And their last good win, I would say, was Sunday, December 6th. 2-0 win at Arsenal, which, for the fans, that's definitely their last good win. Since then, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games. They have won, I believe, 3 of those, and those are against Leeds, Sheffield United, and West Brom. So the one promoted last year that is in last place, and 2 other teams that have just been promoted this year. And the games they lost are to teams like Brighton, who are down at the bottom of the table, and then they're direct rivals for Champions League. They lost to Chelsea. They lost to Liverpool. They lost to Leicester. And, that's just not acceptable for them if they want to be, at a higher up position in the table. I believe they sit 9th right now, and they are 9 points off West Ham, who's currently in 4th. And that's a great achievement for West Ham, but, it's embarrassing for Tottenham to be where they are. I know Harry Kane missed some games, and we all know that they're incredibly dependent upon Harry Kane. But, I haven't seen enough from Mourinho. He started off great. I thought he had players like Højbjerg playing really well. Reguilon, Aurier looked better for a period of time. But now it's just, back to the same old Mourinho, pattern we see with, his second year or, third year at each job. Going back, throughout his career, Porto, obviously great achievement, winning the Champions League there, really put him on the map. Gets the job with Chelsea, does incredible unheralded things there during a time when Manchester United and Arsenal were dominating and Chelsea was a new brand. Then he goes on to Inter Milan, wins the treble there with a team, that I would say, for them to get past that, they got past that Barcelona team was an incredible achievement. And then he goes on to Real Madrid, decent showing there, but after that, that seems to be the turning point of where, he came back, he was all negative all the time, and that's a really hard job, obviously, but with lots of pressure. And then he goes back to Chelsea. Obviously, he wins the title there, but leaves them in a mess. Goes on to Manchester United, wins a couple of lesser trophies in the Europa League, the Carabao Cup, but, doesn't improve them, really. And then, he goes on to Tottenham, where after replacing Pochettino, it just started off okay, but now it's just looking like the same old thing. I think it's time for him to move on, maybe into international management, or to retire, There's nothing wrong with that, It seems that just his methods of, his man management style hasn't responded to these players anymore. And, that's going to be all, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys next time.